Welcome. This is the Chapter 1, Unit A and B review solutions. I'm going to be covering Part 7 through all the way to Part 11. Okay, this is the second page of your review packet. Okay, you're going to consider this equation. You're going to select the values that make the equation true. It's a multiple choice question, okay, but I'm going to actually work out all the steps here for you. Okay. You're going to first rewrite the equation and draw the line straight down. You're going to see that there's a parentheses on the right hand side. Therefore, you're going to have to distribute to get rid of the parentheses. Negative 1/2 times 6x and negative 1/2 times 6. That's what you get after you simplify. So negative 1/2 times 6y is negative 3y. Negative 1/2 times 6 is negative 3. Here you're going to add 5y to both sides. Why are you adding 5x to both sides? Look, what is the smallest of the variable? Is the negative 5y or the negative 3y? Okay, it's negative 5y. So add 5y, so that should cancel. You wouldn't subtract, it wouldn't cancel. Okay, you have to do the opposite for it to cancel. Right now it's subtraction, so you're gonna add. That should cancel out. That's what you get over. The 5 comes straight down on the left hand side. Negative 3y plus 5y equals to 2y on the right hand side. Bring down the negative 3. Add 3 to both sides. That should cancel out. 5 plus 3 is 8 on the left-hand side, and 2y is equal to the right-hand side. Divide by 2 to both sides. You get y equals to 4, which is the letter C. Okay. Part 8. Solve the equation using the distributive property. Select the correct value of x. This is a multiple choice question. Okay. I'm going to rewrite the equation and draw the line straight down. I see parentheses on the left-hand side and the right-hand side, so I have to. Oh, please understand that there's actually a negative 1 in front. Sometimes you just see a negative. It's really a negative 1 in front of the parentheses, okay? So I see that there are parentheses on both sides, so I'm going to distribute. 5 is going to time to the x, and 5 is going to be times to the 1 on the left-hand side of the equal sign. Then the negative 1 is going to be multiplied to 3x, and the negative 1 is going to be multiplied to negative 7 on the right-hand side. Let's do some simplification. 5 times x is 5x. 5 times 1 is 5 on the left-hand side. Negative 1 times 3x on the right-hand side becomes negative 3x, and negative 1 times negative 7 on the right-hand side becomes a positive 7. This is how it looks like after you simplify. This is the smallest variable here. It's negative 3x, so you're going to add 3x to both sides. This is what you get after what cancels out, and you simplify. 5x plus 3x is 8x. Bring down the 5 and bring down the 7. Subtract 5 to both sides because you are trying to get the variable alone. You get 8x equals to 2. Divide 8 to both sides because, again, 8 is stuck in front of the x via multiplication. So you're going to divide by 8 to both sides. In that process, x becomes 2 over 8, or simplified into 1/4, which is your letter E. Part 9, you're going to enter the value of x that makes this equation true. Again, please understand making the equation true is just another statement for solving for the variable. Rewrite the equation and draw the line straight down. You see that there is a parentheses, therefore you're going to distribute. Negative 5 is going to be multiplied to the x, and negative 5 is going to be multiplied to the negative 1. Negative 5 times x is negative 5x. Negative 5 times negative 1 is positive 5. My right hand side, 5 plus 3, it is 8. Okay. That looks like a simple two-step equation now. Subtract 8 to both sides. You get 15 equals to negative 5x. Divide by negative 5 because, again, it is attached via multiplication. So the opposite of multiply is divide. So I'm going to divide by negative 5 to both sides. Negative 15 times negative 5, it is negative 3, which is the letter C. Part 10, you're going to solve the equation. Negative 5x plus 10 equals to negative 15. I'm going to rewrite the equation, draw the line straight down. Guess what I'm going to cancel out first? It's probably the 10. Okay. Subtract 10 to both sides. You should see that cancels out. The red mark was there from the start. On my left-hand side, negative 5x is what's left. On my right-hand side, negative 15 minus 10 is negative 25. Don't get it wrong. Put it in your calculator. Negative 10, negative 15 minus 10, minus 10. Okay, negative 25. Divide by negative 5 to both sides because you're trying to get the x alone. You get x equals to 5 because negative 25 divided by negative 5 is a positive 5. Okay, that's your answer for number 1 for part 10. This is number 2 for part 10. Okay, rewrite the equation and draw the line straight down. That 10 has to be get rid of, so I'm going to subtract it to both sides. In the process, 10 will cancel out on the left-hand side. On my right-hand side, negative 5 and negative 10 becomes negative 15. Currently, on the left-hand side, the negative 5 is attached to the x via multiplication. So you're going to divide by negative 5 to both sides. In that process, negative 5 divided by negative 5 becomes a 1, getting you an x on the left-hand side. And on the right-hand side, negative 15 times divided by 5, it is an answer to a number 3. Okay, flip the page. On the right-hand side, you get part 11. Rectangle ABC is reflected over the x-axis in to make a square. I wrote it wrong. Okay, it should be a rectangle is reflected to make another rectangle, not make another square. Okay, so find the original coordinate points. Okay, A right now is at negative 3 comma 5. B right now is at 3 comma 5. C is at 3 comma 2, and D is negative 3 comma 2. Okay, this is how it looks like after it reflects over the x-axis. Look, it was a rectangle at the start, so you're going to remain a rectangle at the end. Okay, that's the coordinate points after the reflection over the x-axis. All I did was notice how during the reflection of the x-axis, what changes? The y only changes. So it was a positive 5, it became a negative 5. The 5 became a negative 5. The 2 became a negative 2. The 2 here became a negative 2. The x value stays the same during a reflection. Okay? Worst comes to worst, just draw the picture, reflect it, then get the points. This is number B. This has a square, so this should be a square reflects over the x-axis to make another square. Okay, I copy pasted. Sorry for that mistake. Those are its points. A right now is negative 3 comma 5. B is 3 comma 5. C is 3 comma 2, and D is negative 3 comma 2. This is what it looks like after the reflection over the x-axis. Notice, like what we said before, during a reflection over the x-axis, the x value stays the same, the y value flips signs. So here the y value of A was 5, so I bet you, oops, it is off. Wait, hold on. A. Ah, these points are wrong. These points are wrong. Hold on. Right here, this should be A is negative 2, and A prime should be negative 2. And 5 here. A was 6. Yep. That should be negative. B is what? Nope. B should be 2. So B, it's 2, what? 6. B is 2, 6. Yep. Okay, that's right. C looks like it is 2, negative 2. C, it is 2, negative 2. Yep. And see how it changes sign? D is negative 3, comma 2. No, D looks wrong. Yeah, D should be negative 2 over 2. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, there you go. Good. The A prime, B prime, C prime, and D prime are correct after the reflection over the x-axis. Let's see if I make the mistake for the next one. Number 2, find the coordinate points. Again, that's the rectangle. This time it's going to be reflected over the y. Okay, that should be its original point. Is that right? A is negative 3, 5. B is 3, 5. C is 3, 2. And D is negative 3, 2. Okay, that's how it looks like after reflection. So notice A gets switched with B. So watch. Okay, you see that? Because they switch spots. So that is right. Okay, same thing here. This square is going to be reflected over the y-axis. It's symmetrical, so they're just going to switch spots. Right? Let's see if it's right. Nope, you see? A prime is 2, 6. This should be here, this should be here, and this should be here. Okay, I made a mistake here. Let me write, what is the original A point? Here, let me get the, whoop. So look, the original A would be what? Negative 2, 6. The original B would be 2, 6. The original C would be The original C would be, what is it? 2, no, 2, 2. Yeah. And the original D would be negative D. Yeah. Oh, D. D was negative 2, 2. D is 2, 2. Wait. D was negative 2 over 2, and C is 2 over 2. So that is right. Okay. Sorry for that mistake in the last two problems. Okay. But that's it. Okay. Those are the correct final answers. Okay. Get the original point and then flip it. But that's it. I think those are all solutions for the second page, right? I only covered what, part 7, not 8, 9. Wait, is there an 8? Yeah, part 7, 8, 9, 10. Is there part 10? 9, 10, and 11. Yep. That's the middle page of the review packet.